welcome back to Degraman, or however you pronounce this game. I'm getting a little nervous. I usually don't ever feel unsettled, because, you know, most visual novel games, you have that super happy ending, normal ending, and then the bad ending. This game has multiple endings, so the fact that none of them are actually happy frightens the shit out of me. Sending Cassel another outfit I had chosen for him, I began to burn with desire. Vincent finally calls to tell us he has finished moving out. And Cass has a new phone. Vincent must have taken the old one. Hopeful that the agonizing wait will soon be over, we head home, but Cassel seems determined to toy with me one last time. Once we're in the subway, he slips his arm around my waist to keep me steady, and the proximity of he and an intoxicating scent has me lose all self-control. Once again, my hand ever so gently reaches up under his t-shirt and begins caressing its back, and the deadpan look he gives me burns deep into my soul. It's like he doesn't understand how I feel, nor why my fingers are now sliding sensually over his smooth muscles. Maybe he does know, but he has to keep calm. In my Cassel's jacket with the other passengers in the car, unable to see my hand movements. When I can no longer hold myself back and by his chest, several eyes turn our way. Yet his gaze doesn't falter. Does he not love me as much? Cass's incredible restraints drive me crazy. Even when I take outlandish liberties, his eyes remain cool and composed. Okay. Are these cute effects here, or I don't know, bro. The house looks better though, kind of. I can't recall. But the moment we step into the apartment, I'm instantly punished for my cruel pranks. Oh, okay. It's only after his passions have been fully satisfied does Cassel finally release me. As if he doesn't want to break our new bond, he rests his forehead against my cheek as he lies next to me. His ragged breath recovers much more quickly than my own, however. Once he's back to breathing calmly again, Cassel rolls onto his back and sighs deeply. Damn. What's wrong? I promised myself that I would never defile you. What? When did making love become a dirty thing? When it's with you. Cass, what are you talking about? Okay, is this where I get damaged? Emotional damage. A torrent of conflicting emotions begins to flood through me. I want to cry so badly, but at the same time I'm frantic to hold the floodgate closed. It's extremely difficult for me to talk about, and what you learn may break you. Difficult. What's difficult is you acting this way after our first time. Whatever it is, it won't break me, I promise. Seeing me so distraught, if he's gonna tell me he's asexual, it's fine. If he tells me he doesn't love me, I am broken. I am broken. If he tells me he doesn't actually love me that much, I'm gonna just be offended. Seeing me so distraught, Cassel closes his eyes and bites his lips until it bleeds. Panting from exertion, he opens his eyes again, and I see that self-control has returned to him. There's something about Jania's that I've been keeping from you. What? What? I don't fucking know. I can't even think anymore. Keeping from me. How many more juicy tidbits have you Kwanzi's been hiding? And are there too many to count? Yes. Just lovely. The Jania doesn't just enhance the Kwanzi's abilities, they also attract the Kwanzi themselves. Jania's makes you want them. What? So, what I'm hearing is you truly, genuinely don't love me? You're just being forced to be attracted to me? Okay. The closer a Kwanzi is to a Jania, the stronger the attraction. And if a Jania loses control of herself, her power turns against her, until she's not only seducing her chosen Kwanzi, but herself as well. I could seduce myself. Why am I only learning about this now? I thought you'd be happier in the dark. I thought I could control it, but you have no idea how much I've hated myself for wanting you so badly every time you smiled. It got even worse when we finally met. I saw the shadow of lust in your eyes. This depraved world we Kwanzis live in had given me two choices. Watch as someone else corrupts you, or corrupt you myself. Pain wrenches in my heart, but I think I understand now. So then, you've always wanted me. Is that a bad thing? If he's always wanted me from the beginning, I don't think that's a bad thing, right? Or is it he was like the other guys, like Ryu and them, but he just hit it perfectly well. Cassel smiles ironically. Yes, and I thought the only way out was to act like I didn't understand any of it, to continue taking care of you, to be there for you, all while abhorring myself to the very core. Why does desire have to be such a bad thing? because it should come naturally with the person you love, not be drawn out by one's instincts. As long as I held back, I could still be near you, but when you offered to be my Jania, my resolve began to wane. Pain and resentment stabbed at my heart, but this has to be so much worse for Cass. Cass, you're an even bigger fool than I am. Your decision to be with me regardless of your own desires, isn't that love? I don't know what love is. Then why keep me clean? What's the point? I want you to stay the way you were when I first saw you. What do you want now? You want a list? I'm not gonna do anything on that list. Maybe, I don't know. I reach out to touch Cass's hair. At first he twitches as if afraid, but then relaxes. Oh, Cass, you're even more of an idealist than I am. Maybe. If you didn't truly love me, you wouldn't be in this much pain, and we wouldn't have put up with each other for so long based on desire alone. Besides, you've already defiled me once. Maybe you just need to let yourself go. Stop resisting. You promised to do anything for me, so I'm now asking you to defile me whenever and wherever you want. Please don't clip me out of context. Sighing as he rises from the floor, he takes me up into his arms. That didn't take long. But when I reach up to kiss him, Cassel invades my lips, only to gently brush his own against my forehead. I can't. It would be lethal. Why don't we concentrate on fulfilling just 1% of my desires? You lucky I still love forehead kisses. I don't understand the situation. I'm too stupid at this point. Cass then carries me off into the bathroom where he tosses me into the shower, and with the same emotionless expression on his face, he begins to wash me. Again, his movements are devoid of any sensuality. His ministration's empty and sterile. And now I know what really hides behind that shrewd mask of his. Do you? I surely do not explain. That he doesn't think he's actually loving me, but he feels like his my attraction is affecting him to love me more. If that's my guess, because he said he doesn't understand love, so maybe what he feels, he thinks it's because of my power. Not only does Cassel wash and dry me, but he also covers me with a robe and carries me to the sofa in his attentive arms, where he wraps me tightly in a blanket before lying next to me as he carefully watches over me. I can't help feeling all warm and cozy inside. You're criminally sweet. Me, sweet. You have a perverted mind. How the fuck? I'm just calling you sweet. How's that perverted? Can I use my arms? No, you'll get your hands dirty again. I won't, I promise, please. Sighing, Cassel loosens the blanket a little, which allows me to pull my hands from my cocoon. Then he rests his head on my lap. Now that you're free, rub my head, but only my hair. What is going on here? Obediently, I run my fingers through his hair as I contemplate how Vincent's departure will affect us. So, will we only see Vincent on missions now? You won't. You're not coming with me. What? But I'm your Jania. I should be by your side. Then our union will quickly end, because we'll be dead. What? Why not? You're penchant for attracting crazies and other headaches. Shut up. Besides, you should take what I say more seriously. He flips onto his stomach and lays his chest across my lap. How should I? I have no defense abilities and I can't risk losing you. You're like a jealous husband who keeps his wife under lock and key. Are you like Toma? Cause I have trauma with that. It's just common sense. So you're forcing me to sit at home and wait for you and to constantly anguish over whether you're coming back or not. Yes. Are you trying to kill me with worry? Worry won't kill you. What awaits us on our missions will. And even then, death isn't always the worst fate. I need to get stronger. I could go to Ein for help, but you're my weakness now. He'll push us, and the price we must pay for that power is too high. Cass, stop it. You're scaring me. I'm scaring myself. I think love is scaring him. Cassel hugs my knees. I'm scared I might lose you. Every minute I'm not by your side, I'm in anguish. This music does not help. I like this music more, though, compared to the intense, angry, scary stuff. I place my hands on Cassel's cheeks and lightly squeeze. And you said you couldn't be romantic. I can't. Then how are we saying such romantic things? I could just squeeze you till you burst. Your crit rating must be low. I guess yours is too. Instead of laying on my knees, you look like you're on a mountain of jewels, all pleased with yourself. Kill! He grins. But you're not a dragon. No, you're more like a big cat. You're just like cats, hence the comparison. It's so cozy sitting here running my fingers through Cassel's hair, listening to his deep voice, feeling his weight on my legs. But my happiness quickly grows unbearable when Cassel agrees to sleep in my embrace, as long as I promise to behave myself. Of course, I failed to keep my word, and he's forced to hold me back. Having been caught in the act, I decided to restrain myself until the sun's rays shine upon us yet again the following morning. Am I going crazy because of my own powers too? Because he said that, right? Even though I thought myself a huntress, Cass proves to me he's the real predator in our relationship. When we're done, he sighs and kisses me on the forehead. How can you be so sex-crazed? Fuck what I know, I don't know. You told me it's my power, no? We lay in each other's arms for a while until he once again sends me to wash up, but the moment I stand up, my legs give away and I tumble back into his arms. Was that your goal? In the bathroom, Cass glares at me reproachfully as he soaps up my hand. I assume a satisfied smirk. You're dirty too. Come on, get in. No, I don't like soaking in the bath. Cassel softened his demeanor with a tender kiss to my forehead yet again. Fate gives us almost 2 entire weeks of happiness. Aw, fuck. And every second, every day, Cassel's rugged tenderness drives me mad, which has me accosting him wherever I can, even in public places. But no matter how brazen my advances are, he always restrains himself until we get home. Or depending on the audacity of my actions and how long I've been torturing him, he returns the same in bed. I've recently come to realize that I enjoy watching Cassel lose control, since that is the only time he exhibits any real emotion. Although perhaps I'm attempting to drown out the thought of what wicked fate my terrible gift has saddled me with. That scene back then, when all the Kwanzis began to undress right in front of me, it makes all the sense in the world now. At last, I see their true colors. If it had gone on a little longer, would I have been violated? The situation with Rodian also makes sense. Maybe I'm the one who drove him crazy. A young and inexperienced Kwanzi. I should probably start steering clear of them. My power could cause any one of the Kwanzis to lose control. No more Kwanzis for the rest of my life. But apparently, I'm not the only one who is worried. During one of our frequent tea breaks, Cass makes a sudden suggestion. Maybe we should run. What? Your Janine ability is awakening, which is drawing Ein's eye, and the fact that he's allowing Vincent to take on all of our obligations, it won't last forever. But how? Is it even possible to escape? I'll think of something, just be ready at a moment's notice. He's dying. He's dying as we're running away. The conversation causes my anxiety to go through the roof? Yeah, but I had no idea that a moment's notice would come so soon. Michiko, get up. What? Cass starts dressing me, probably to speed things up. We need to leave now. Are we running? Yes. I immediately bolt out of bed and finish dressing myself. Then Cass squeezes my arm before we both step into the cool. Oh, time to die. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice black spots dancing amid the flames. What's going on? Cass quickly hurries me through another door. Then something dark surges from behind and fills everything around us. Terrible squeaks echo loudly in my ears just as I notice a swarming mass at Cass's feet. Without warning, it shoves me away from him as it begins to creep up its legs. I would have fallen backward if I didn't bump into something. Someone covers my eyes and whispers. Watching a Kwanzaa get eaten alive isn't the most pleasant of sights, especially when your favorite person is said appetizer. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about, so why don't we settle your nerves a little? Consider this a parting gift. The slight epidemic to his speech tells me it's Victor. I kind of remember what Victor looks like now, and I struggle to pull away from him, but he's holding me so tightly, while Cass is soundlessly dying. Oh! When he finally releases me from his suffocating, sterile-smelling embrace, I take a step forward. What am I looking at? But a robed figure appears before me. This time he fell asleep, a deep, dreamless sleep. Kinda looks scary. My consciousness feels like it's being pushed aside, then something cold and heavy takes its place. It smells like blood and pain. I then feel my body obey its steely will, changing as the consciousness that has taken over me demands. My bones are growing, making me taller, skin stretching to take on an entirely new form, as my own consciousness slips deeper into a fog. Who the fuck? Who is that? That me? Who is that? My hand, which is now larger but also more elegant, smooths back my hair even though I can't see it. I know it's the color of blood. I just know. This body doesn't have long, but it should be enough to do what I need. Who the fuck are you? You're beautiful. The words don't come from my own lips, yet they're the very last thing that I ever hear. That was the end, number 14? That wasn't even a true end. Who the hell was that character? Well, you know, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take that ending. It went pretty long compared to the other endings, but I'll take that ending because we got a moment with Cassel. Gotta kiss him. She gotta make love with him. What more can we ask besides a good ending? But I feel like that's a decent ending. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this game because it truly has no good ending. But in the next playthrough, we're gonna go with Vincent. And I'm probably gonna follow the guide word by word, maybe. Or maybe up to Vincent's route, you know? So then I could play blindly and see what I get. Jesus, dear Lord. I literally do not know how to feel. Where's the gallery? I don't know how many photos there actually are. DLC, okay. Oh, well, we unlocked a whole lot. Actually. Who the fuck is this beautiful person? Oh, God. Yeah, we unlocked a lot of pictures, so that's a good thing, right, guys? We unlocked a shit ton. I was gonna pick this one, but let's pick something more PG. Of Cassel here. He's quite a charmer. Now, is he gonna be better at swooning my heart than Vincent? I have no idea. I have a feeling Vincent is still gonna overpower Cassel's heart. Cassel's emotions to my heart. Because his route was a whirlwind. I feel like all the bad endings I was constantly getting has fucked me up on his route, that I'm traumatized now. Every time I see like the transitioning black screen of me awaiting to see bad endings. So I feel like my attachment to Cassel isn't as strongly yet. Maybe it'll be different once I play Vincent's route. But I believe this is going to be the end of my recording session for today entirely, because I have been recording since 9 a.m. and now it's 4:30. So I almost had done a whole 8-hour shift of just talking. But thank you guys for watching today's episode. I hope you guys are going to be excited to see Vincent's route if you haven't already played his route. I hope I have pleased you to the point of showing you as much as Cassel's route as I could provide, because all those bad endings we got with him is kind of crazy. 1, 2, 3. I did like 3 loner routes and then like 5 entirely for Cassel's route. I'm just gonna stick to one of Vincent's route unless I get a bad ending. If I get a bad ending, then I'll show you one of the actual endings. But thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.